Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the San Antonio Spurs announced their 2023-24 training camp roster, and we're going to go into what it looks like. So, starting off with this training camp roster, we're going in alphabetic order from the last name, and let's get into it. Starting off with a player that is on a two-way contract and is a forward in the 6'10", Dominic Barlow, another player who has spent a lot of time on two-way contracts, but is going into training camp on a standard contract. Charles Bassey, then a guy who I believe is on Exhibit 10 contract, Charles Bedico, then Kem Birch, who they acquired in the Jakob Poeltl trade, Malachi Branham, a guard from their draft last year, Julian Champagne, a forward who has stepped up for them, another Exhibit 10 contract, City Kiasco, then Zach Collins, one of their big free agency signings from a couple years ago, Devontae Graham's a guard who they received in a trade, I think, with the Pelicans last trade deadline. Keldon Johnson, one of their best scorers from last year. Trey Jones, one of their second best scorers from last year. Sandro, I'm not even trying to say his last name. He's a forward, 6'10", and I know where he came from. He came from the Milwaukee Bucks. Then Doug McDermott, one of their biggest signings from a couple years ago. Jenny Osman, who they acquired in a sign-and-trade deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was centered for Max Strus going to Cleveland. And they acquired Jenny Osman, good defender, good three-point shooter. And another player on a two-way contract, Sir Jabari Rice, never heard of. That's a weird name. Then their first-round draft pick from last year's draft, Jeremy Sohan. Devin Vassell, who just signed a massive extension, a 5-year, $146 million extension, and the name you've been waiting to hear the whole video, Victor Wembanyama, forward, 7'3", number 1 overall pick of the 2023 NBA draft. Another draft pick from last year, guard Blake Wesley, who had a solid rookie campaign season last year, and of course head coach Greg Popovich, their assistant coaches, not a bad assistant group. Brett Brown, who is former 76ers head coach. Mitch Johnson, Matt Nielsen, and Darius Sanjalali. So not that bad of an assistant group there by the San Antonio Spurs. So yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts on the San Antonio Spurs training camp roster. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.